Yes, I am Patrick. I come to Barbados 204. It's the 11th day of June. So that makes me in Barbados 17 years and over. And this is my plantation in Barbados. Yellow yam, Negro yam, plantain, edos, bananas. As you can see, I put plantain in bags. I plant ground when the time is right. I realize Bajan plant ground when rain fall. And if you plant ground when rain fall, you have a big problem. Because sometimes you end up plant the wrong time. Not because rain fall, you plant ground. Look at my yams and stick. This is yellow yams. Not because rain fall, you plant ground. Because you have a rain that named 7 star. And when that rain fall and you plant ground, you plant yams, the yams don't make anything. Because 7 star burn up yams. And you plant the yam and maybe you say, well then, the ground ain't that good. But that ain't true. You plant the yam the wrong time. And from you plant the yam the wrong time, then you won't get the result that you're looking for. I plant yam, I plant edos, I plant ginger, I plant dasheen, I plant plantain, I plant bananas. Look at my Negro yams. Look how beautiful it is. Look, as far as your eye can see, is yam. Is yams, plantain, edos, dasheen. And I plant my yams in the right time. I don't just get up and plant yams every day or plant anything every day because rain fall. Because when you plant to get a good harvest. This is Bajan yam that you call Bajan yam and stick. But Bajan don't really have any yam. This is the yam of the Caribbean. And stick. Look how beautiful it is. And stick. You see? When you plant yam and stick, the ground get air. And the ground get sunlight. And for food to bear properly, it need air and it needs sunlight. So this is my ground. If you look on the ground, you see places that you can step. That means the ground getting air. Places that you can step, the ground getting air. But when you plant the yam on the ground, you don't have nowhere to step. If you go and step, you have to step on the yam vine. And then end up damage some of them. So look, me have ginger. The things that should grow below the yam cannot stick because that is ginger, edos, dasheen, and such like. So look, this is the yam that you call Bajan yams. If you can look on it and ground. But I put this on the ground for you to see the difference. Because when it's on the ground, you have no way to walk in it. Because it takes up all the ground. And then the place become chill. Yes, the place become chill. Because it getting no sunlight. It getting no breeze. Because under the cool. But when you put the yam on stick like this, you know what happens? The sun came and burned the soil. And that is what the yam want to be. When the soil burned by the sun, look at Bajan yam and stick. Look at it and stick. This is one who wrote a Bajan yam and stick. So tell me something now. It look better and stick because below it you see headers. Below it you see all different type of headers. You see ginger. Look on ginger. Look how tall the ginger is. And it plant beneath the yam. The yam at top and the ginger at bottom. Look at it. Look at the planting, how beautiful it is. Just have a good look on it. So, in working ground, you need to work sensible. Not only work hard, because I would not tell you that ground easy to work, ground hard to work. But if you do it the way it should, then it become a little easier. So this is my farm in Barbados. I was born in Jamaica from the Patrick and the Barnes family. Patrick from Manchester and Barnes from Trelawney. And anybody can tell you that in Jamaica, those are the two most popular farming area. Because Trelawney, that's where my mother from, plant the most food in Jamaica. Trelawney plant the most food in Jamaica. That's why Usain Bolt can tell you about the yams. Because these yellow yams, these Negro yams, is what he eat and become the fastest man run. So listen to me. I plant yellow yam to show you. I get only 2 heads of yellow yam in Barbados. 2 heads. You know what is 2 heads? 2 pieces. And in no time, I turn it to a big field. From 2013 to now, the 2 head is what produce all these ground that you're looking at here. All these yams that you're looking at here, as far as your eye can see, is yellow yam, is Negro yam, is cool headers, is Tanya, is white headers, and it's bourbon. That is 4 different type of headers. You maybe don't even know the bourbon. So look, the yam on top and the headers below, and they in rows, in their own rows. So when you plant ground and the sun can catch the ground, because the yam want the sun to bear. When it get air underneath and the sun burn the soil, that's when the yam bear. Because listen to me, when the rain falling, the yam no bear, you know. No, when the rain falling, the yam no bear. The yam sit down one place, they no moving. But you see, when the sun come back out and started to draw the water from the soil, that's when the fibers of the yam started to suck the water. But while the water lying on the ground, rain falling every day, the food not bearing. While the rain falling, the food not bearing. It's stuck right there. Nothing ain't happening. But when the rain stop fall and the sunshine come on now, that's when the food started to suck the water. And that's when it started to bear. So if you have the soil cover up with yams, it can't suck the water because the whole ground cover up. So look, this is callaloo. Who from Jamaica know callaloo and know what it's all about? That callaloo is blood food. Look at them, look how healthy they are. Look how big they are. This is callaloo. When you eat this, it causes you to pass free. It gives you blood. This is callaloo. So all the Jamaicans them that are in Barbados, they know the use of this and they know what it can do. So as I say, this is my farm in Barbados. And if you look at it, I work it all by myself. Nobody, no man, lift a straw here. No man do anything here. I do everything all by myself. If you look, you see this is woodland. Thick woodland. And I came here and I cut it down. Cut it down. Me alone. And then started to farm. You see, when you put the yam and stick, it's a very hard work to do. Because whenever the stick at, you gotta go there and cut it. And you gotta carry it back. Look at the yam and stick. Look how beautiful the yam look and stick. These is all yellow yams and negro yams. All yellow yams and negro yams and stick here. I have to go far down in a gully bottom or at different places. Cut the stick the right time. Because the thing is, if you cut the stick whenever you feel like, the stick break down with all the yams them on it too. So you have to cut the stick the right time. For when you stick the yam and the yam run up on it, the stick not breaking at all. And you have people that cut stick anytime. So when you cut stick anytime, as the stick started to quail, the wood ants take this stick and they bore holes in it and they eat up that stick. So before the yam come to perfection, the stick break down and drop a grow. So you're ready to stick the yam again. This is dashing. This is dashing. So as I was saying about the stick, you have special time when you cut stick. If you want stick to serve you, you can't just go and cut stick anytime. You have special time when you cut stick. Because I can go in the bush and cut a stick And when I cut it, it go and serve me for all 5, 6, 7 years. I don't mean yam stick, because down at the bottom, always, we in the ground, always get dry and decay after a while. So every year you gotta cut yam stick. But Carl, it say me making a house now. And me cut a stick, me cut stick. And then when me cut the stick, me make the house with it. You know no woodans won't eat it? Because woodans eat the wood as can to the time when you cut it. No matter how the wood soft, and you cut the wood the right time, no woodans trouble it. But no matter how the wood hard, and you cut the wood the wrong time, woodans eat up all of it. So, listen to me. This is my ground in Barbados. I work it all by myself, and if you look, you can see, as far as your eye can see, is yellow yam, is edos, is dasheen, is ginger, is turmeric, and all different type of edos. And let me tell you something. I see Barbados exporting dasheen from St. Vincent, and Barbados grow dasheen better than St. Vincent. I never see a dasheen come from St. Vincent as beautiful as how dasheen bear in Barbados. Look, this is dasheen. This is dasheen in Barbados. I dig dasheen in Barbados weigh 12 pounds. When I dig the dasheen, the babies that round it, the babies that round it weigh, and the mother, 45 pounds. Because some of the babies weigh 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds, and the mothers weigh 12 pounds. 45 pounds. Look on dasheen. Look on dasheen. Look the height they have here in Barbados. St. Vincent cannot come to Barbados in growing dasheen. Because if me tell you something, the kind of dasheen I see bear in Barbados, it's only Jamaica ever dig like dasheen. Because let me tell you something. Anywhere me go, me work wrong, you know. Yes, anywhere me go, me work wrong there. Me go in America, and me work wrong there. Yes. Because I work and plant corn, I plant sweet potato, I plant every type of short crop that you can know. Because each time I went there, I get 6 months. So I plant things that should reap before the 6 months up. So I plant potato, I plant bean, I plant turnips and them things because turnips go and ready very, very fast. I plant beets and I feed myself over there before I return to Jamaica. You see? So ground is what I really love. And I put everything I have in ground. Yes, I put every energy that I have in ground. So this is my little farming in Barbados. And let me tell you something. It is hard work. But you know what? It pays off. Yes, it pays off. When you work hard, it pays you off. I dig yams here, 31 pounds, 32 pounds, 29.5 pounds, 28 pounds, 21 pounds. The smallest yam maybe I ever dig in Barbados here is about 7, 8 pounds. You understand? The first yam I dig here when I just plant a couple of hill of it, I went to, and then if you notice, I were Indonesian. It weighed 19 pounds. Yes, and a Negro yam were there, weighed 17 pounds. But those were little yam. Yeah. Now I get into the land and know what the land is. How the land can give you what you're looking for. So I put interest in it. Look at it. Look at my ground. You never know ground could look like this in Barbados. Anyway, you never see one so. You see, the thing is, you gotta know how to plant. That is the key of it. You gotta know when to plant. Another thing, I hear people planting potatoes and talking about scabby as well. They eat name. I don't even can call the name good. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. And if you want me to prove it to you, say there's nothing like that. If I get the opportunity to tell you when to plant potato, all when you did plant it, that one scabby come on it. And when I tell you if you plant it, then you plant it, you never get one with scabby. It's the time when you plant it. No land no having no scabby as well, no call it there. I don't even know what you call scabby. The scabby what you're talking about is worm. And is when you plant the potato, the worm eat up the potato. They start eat the potato from it young. From this potato started to bear, they started to eat the potato. Because you plant it the wrong time. And then you blame it on the earth. The earth don't have anything to do with it. The earth is perfect. It's for you to plant the thing the right time. So, my business here will be on Facebook when the right time comes. I'll be selling yellow yam $6 a pound. I'll be selling negro yam $5 a pound. Sometimes, look, ginger. Sometimes I sell dasheen $4.50. Depends on the time. Because the thing is I always have dasheen. And my dasheen, you need to taste my dasheen. Or anybody who tastes my dasheen can tell you about my dasheen. When me sell your dasheen, it no spoil. When you go home and peel it, it no spoil. My dasheen is perfect. So listen to me. My number are 821-4840. You will find it on Facebook along with my address. Because I live in at Lot 1, 3rd Avenue, Spring Garden, Black Rock, St. Michael. So, you can ask, because I live in at a dead end. When you turn, when you come in from the other place at Black Rock there, and turn down in where these women sell food on the right hand side, you just come down a little from there, and then you make the left turn, because that's the only turn you can make, because you don't supposed to pass the red sign that they put up for go down on the highway. So all you can do now is turn around on that road, come right. The road stop by me. You ain't go no further. It stop right by me. So you can find me. I will be there selling yams like Fridays and Saturdays. And then if you want me during the week, you gotta come like evening time. Look at dasheen. This is a young piece of dasheen. I just plant maybe say 2.5 months back. And you can look at it. How beautiful it is. Just 2.5 months back, I plant this piece of dasheen. And it moved up so fast. Even myself have to wonder how this piece of dasheen lifts up so. Yes. So, all you people who watching this video and will be watching this video, you can see the real ground, what it look like. And if I get the chance, I will give some people instruction how to plant ground and when to plant ground. Because the time will dry and me plant ground. And again, when you're planting, people seems to be planting sucker evening time and early morning time. Let me tell you something. If you plant sucker like that, the kind of, let me say, the kind of head of cabbage that you're supposed to get, you won't get it. No. Because when you plant sucker early morning, late evening, it intends to make lots of root and less bush. So that means less bush, you get less smaller heads of cabbage. Same things goes for the lettuce. You plant sucker in the sun hot. So when you plant sucker anywhere from 11, 12 o'clock, go up to about say 3 o'clock when the sun hot. You don't plant sucker when the sun gone down. Because when you plant sucker when the sun gone down, you're wasting time. Plant sucker when the sun hot. You see, during that day, the sucker may be lie down a ground. If it's not sucker that you go and buy that are already in the tree. You pull the sucker and plant it. The sucker go and lie down. But you see tomorrow morning, when you get up, that sucker go and stand up during the night time. And when the sun come back on it tomorrow, it won't go back down. It go and stay up forever now. So, this is my ground. And I know you can take a page out of my book and plant in ground. Because when you plant potato and you reap the potato, nothing no leaves there. Empty ground. So you plant an acre of potato and me plant 5 square of everything. Me make more money than you. Me make lots of money more than you. Because me I go reap 5 times what you reap. You only go reap 1 time potato. While me I go reap potato, me I go reap yam, me I go reap edos, me I go reap dasheen, me I go reap plantain, me I go reap bananas, me I go reap ginger. Because ginger and turmeric and everybody plant the same place. Me you have no different ground for them. Everybody planting at the same ground. You hear me tell you? Everybody plant in at the same ground. And look, you see the yams. But when you look at ground, look at ginger. This is ginger. In at the same ground, 2 sides. And in row 2, like how you row it. 2 sides of the yam hill, ginger. and headers too. Ginger and headers plant together, dash in. 4 types of headers plant together. Yes. So this is Bajan yams, but as you say, but Bajan no have no yam. This is the yam of the Caribbean, coming from Africa to the Caribbean. So it's a Caribbean thing. It's not a Bajan thing. It's not a Jamaican thing. It's a Caribbean thing. So, as I say, when you put the yam on ground, you lose lots of bearing that you should get. Well, maybe the plantation can run it on ground because they planting a lots of yams. But the small man that planting, say, a square or a 2 or 3 square of yam, you don't want to put no yam on the ground. You want to stick the yam